So the Habs NHL '09 default roster looks like this. On line 1, we have Andrei Kostitsyn with Thomas Plekanec and Kostopoulos. Line 2, we have Chris Higgins with Saku Koivu and Alex Tanguay. The third line, we have Brian Smolinski, I think it's Brian, with Maxime Lapierre and Sergei Kostitsyn. And then on the fourth line, we have Georges Larac, Begin and Alexei Kovalev. What an interesting group of players here, guys. Kostitsyn at 80 overall, Plekanec 80 overall, and Kostopoulos 74. So obviously if you clicked best lines or whatever, things might shake up a little bit differently, but this is fully the default. 80, 80, and 74 is not that great, especially compared to Colorado that we looked at earlier today. The second line of Higgins, Koivu, and Tanguay is much better though, 81 overall to all of them, so that's a decent scoring second line, and the chemistry of +2 definitely helps there. The third line of 76, 76, and Kostitsyn at 81. I guess you could swap Kostitsyn with Kostopoulos there. So you'd have the first line of the two Kostitsyn brothers and Plekanec, 80, 80, 81. And then the third line of Smolinski, Lapierre, and Kostopoulos, 76, 76, 74. That would make more sense in my eyes. And then the fourth line, Larac, Begin and Kovalev, 76, 74, and 81. So yeah, Kovalev really doesn't fit in this team. I feel like a lot of Habs fans felt that at the time. Obviously, he was a star player or did very well for the Habs during his time there, but I feel like he needs to be on the first or second line. He's a top 6 guy. Putting him on the fourth line, a checking line with Georges Larac, just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Moving on to the defensemen, our first pair is Andrei Markov and Mike Komisarek. The second pair is Roman Hamrlik and Dadonov. I don't remember his first name. Then the final pair is Bouillon and Josh Georgis. So once again, no defenseman rated 80 overall or higher. I'm guessing 80 plus overall defensemen in NHL '09 were few and far between. The only two we've seen so far are Nicholas Lidstrom, which of course it's Nick Lidstrom, and Wade Redden, which is an interesting choice to say the least. Markov at 79 overall and Komisarek at 77. I feel like, especially considering Colorado's group, that's not a bad first pair. Hamrlik and Dadonov 77 and 75. Yep, not too bad. And then Bouillon and Georgis 73, 75. Not the greatest depth on that back end. You've got several mid to high 70 overalls, but then Bouillon or Bouillon, however you pronounce it, I don't know. I'm not Quebecois. It's 73 overall is not great either, but I guess compared to Colorado as well, it's not a terrible blue line, but it's not great either, right? And between the pipes for the Habs in NHL '09, we of course have Carey Price, the starting netminder, at 88 overall, because who else would it be at this point in time? It's Carey Price, for God's sake.